Yo, what up everybody? It's your boy Fitzmonk TV here, aka GLauren33. I'm back with another video on the channel for y'all today. And today I am breaking down and analyzing the Spider-Man Far From Home teaser trailer, which just dropped a couple hours ago. I have a live reaction of that trailer on the channel, so if you guys want to go see that, go check that out. But we're going to be breaking down and analyzing. It's our first look at what's next for Tom Holland's Spider-Man, and we have official confirmation from Kevin Feige that this is the first Marvel film to take place after Avengers 4. Phase 4 kicks off with this epic Spider-Man movie, which we all can't wait for. It's nice to see that Spider-Man is continuing to build on the hype it did in 2018. Remember, we had Spider-Man epic performance in Infinity War. We also had Spider-Man PS4, which was a huge success. Loved that game. And we also had the Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse movie, one of the best animated films I've ever seen. And it's good to see that they're going to be continuing that in 2019. Alright, we also get to see Mysterio. We get to see Nick Fury. We know that Maria Hill will be making an appearance. And it's going to be interesting, alright? They don't show us too much in this trailer because, remember, it's the first movie that takes place after Avengers 4. And they're not going to reveal to us, what happens in Avengers 4, how these characters come back. Because we know that these characters did die in Infinity War. And it's going to be very interesting to see how they do return. But we still have the trailer, and we're going to break it down as much as we can. And we have enough footage where we can at least see where the story is going. So without wasting any more time, let's get into the trailer. So as you see, the trailer starts off with Spider-Man. It looks like he's swinging into action in England. We know that this movie starts out in New York, and it takes place in countries like Venice, Italy, London, England, Paris, France, and probably there's a couple other surprises along the way. We knew this coming before the trailer even dropped because Tom Holland did a lot of behind the scenes work when they were filming the movie, and we could see the locations they were filming at, which I absolutely love. And also, we get our first official look at the Spider-Man suit, the new Spider-Man suit. All right, we later in the trailer, you guys will see why Spider-Man isn't using his Homecoming suit in this movie. But to be honest, this red and black suit may be better than the Homecoming suit. Man, I absolutely love the way it looks. I can't wait for them to put this suit in the Spider-Man PS4 as DLC later this year. But the suit looks absolutely clean. Alright, so the trailer starts off in New York. We see this is a homeless center in New York, and we see Aunt May, which is good to see. So we know that Aunt May finds out that Peter Parker is Spider-Man, but it looks like she's accepted that her nephew is Spider-Man. I love to see that. It's gonna be interesting to see the relationship they have in this movie. Her knowing that Peter is Spider-Man and that he's a superhero who has villains after him all the time. But she's like, also, Spider-Man now is way more in the public eye. Alright, this could be a result of what happens in Avengers, because we know that New York and the world gets to see Spider-Man in action based off of the attack of Thanos' people in Infinity War. You guys remember the early action scene where Spider-Man, Iron Man are fighting Thanos' men in New York because they're trying to steal the time stone from Doctor Strange. So it seems like Spider-Man now is more popular than ever, and he's trying to get used to his newfound popularity. But it's not revealed yet that Peter Parker is Spider-Man. Because we all know if they did reveal that Peter Parker is Spider-Man, that would be huge, because his enemies would then know who he is, and then they would go after his family and his friends.
That was so good.
So we see more of that. Oh man. So we all know who this is. Alright.
Thank you. You too.
Thank you.
But clearly,
New dress?
these two are in a relationship now. Alright. So something happened between Homecoming and the events of the two Avengers movies. Something happened. These two are now in a relationship, which is gonna be very funny. Especially, it's gonna be funny to see how Peter Parker reacts to seeing this. We see a little bit of that in the trailer. He's kind of shocked, like, what's going on?
What just happened?
Funny there. All right, so here we see Peter Parker preparing to go on vacation to Europe with his friends. He's getting packed, and we do see a little bit of him flying through New York. He has the homecoming suit, which is going to be very interesting. We don't know yet, all right, because we haven't seen the movie, but there's looks like there's no mention of Tony Stark. There's also no mention of the Infinity War suit. Does that get destroyed during Avengers 4? Does he just choose not to wear it? Does Tony take the suit back? We don't know yet. We'll have to wait and find out. But clearly we see him flying through New York. Same old friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. We see now Peter is getting a passport as he prepares to, go overseas. Funny look at his passport there. And we see Aunt May asks Spider-Man, are you going to be taking the suit with you? What if you need to fight somebody? What if you need to protect your friends? Well, we see here that, hey, here's the suit. Peter chooses not to take the homecoming suit with him. He chooses not to take the Stark suit with him because he feels like Europe does not need a friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. It's not his place. He just wants to enjoy his vacation with his friends and take a break from being Spider-Man for a little bit.
I just want to go.
But we later see, of course, that that's not the case. It's not going to be that easy.
Doesn't really need a friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
All right, so now we're in Europe. I believe this is Venice. I'm not exactly sure, but we also see they're building on the building the relationship between Peter and Mary Jane.
Therefore,
all right, we saw a little bit of that at the end of Spider-Man Homecoming, but it looks like they build on that a little bit more in Far From Home.
I'm messing with you.
And based on some of the the behind the scenes we got, there was a little bit of leaked footage that showed Spider-Man saving Mary Jane in the movie. So it's gonna be interesting to see how that works out.
You look pretty too.
I just want to spend some time with MJ. I think she really likes me, dude. When I first fell in love.
All right, and this part really cool. If you guys saw my reaction, I marked out at this point. So we see Ned gets put with a little bit of a some kind of gadget which knocks him unconscious, and he falls straight on his back asleep. Peter's brushing his teeth, and yes, there he is, Nick Fury. Nick Fury will be appearing in the movie. We know he's going to be working with Spider-Man because Spider-Man is in Europe. All right, we don't know where the other Avengers are. They might be in different or other places of the galaxy, but we'll have to wait till Avengers 4 to find out what happens to the rest of the Avengers. But Nick Fury is working with Spider-Man, and Spider-Man becomes like an agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. for this movie.
You're Nick Fury. Put some clothes on. Let's go for a ride.
Is he gonna be okay like that?
Might want to turn him over so he doesn't swallow his tongue.
Alright, so we see Nick Fury and Spider-Man. Let me go back a little bit.
Swallow his tongue.
So we see Nick Fury and Spider-Man on a boat ride late at night, and I can't tell if that's the black and red suit or if that's the homecoming suit. Maybe, Aunt May or somebody, who knows, maybe Nick Fury went to Spider-Man's apartment and took the homecoming suit to bring to Peter in Europe. We don't know. I can't tell I still can't tell if that's the homecoming suit or if that's the new black and red. It looks like the homecoming suit because I see that blue right there. For right now, I'm going to assume it's the homecoming suit. We'll have to wait and see.
Hijacked or summer vacation.
So here we're in London.
Awesome.
And we see Spider-Man and Ned talking about how, Nick Fury's kind of hijacked their summer vacation. And, Peter didn't want to do hero work on this trip, but it looks like he still got to do it anyway. So I'm not sure if that's Maria Hill. We see Nick Fury right there. I think that's Maria Hill reprising her role in Far From Home.
You got gifts, Parker, but you have a job to do.
But as you see, not too much is
Are you
revealed
going
here.
to step up or not?
Mostly we just see action shots of Spider-Man, you know, flying in action. I really love that shot.
You're all alone.
And we also see and he just mentions how Peter's all alone. What does that mean? Does that mean that Tony dead? Is Tony gone? There's nobody here to help Peter this time, right? He's on his own. It's him, Nick Fury, and whoever else is going to be involved.
Alone. Your friends are in trouble?
Alright, also here, the stealth suit. There was a leaked image of the stealth suit that came out a couple weeks ago, but now we finally get to see it here for the first time in the trailer. It looks absolutely sick. It's the one thing I love about the Spider-Man suits in the MCU. I love the lenses, man. They have the same design, but they changed them a little bit. And here, finally, we have the reveal of Mysterio, alright? I believe he's being played by Jack Gahana. I don't know if I said his name correctly, but Mysterio. Basically, what we know is Tom Holland and Jack did reveal this, that Mysterio is a good guy. You know, put quotation marks around that. He is a good guy in this movie. The reason why I say that is because if anybody knows Mysterio from the comics, he's known for, you know, manipulation or you know, acting a lot. Alright, so, and we know that they're building this Sinister Six, you know, which is going to be the ultimate, you know, group that Spider-Man eventually is going to have to face. Most likely in Spider-Man 3 or 4 or whatever's the plan they have. But we know that he is going to be a good guy for now, but probably most likely, my prediction, by the end of the movie, he will reveal himself to be a bad guy. You know what, I believe what they said is that, you know, throughout most of the movie, Spider-Man and Mysterio will be working together alongside Nick Fury and S.H.I.E.L.D. to take down the Elementals, something like that. I'm not really too familiar with that group. I believe they're a group that faces Doctor Strange a lot in the comics, but I'm not 100% sure. But see, in this scene, we see Mysterio tell Peter to stay out of the way. He's gonna handle this, and he looks clean. We see him here in full costume, and it's gonna be very interesting to see how he does in the movie. I'm hyped to see Mysterio.
Who is that guy?
And see, we have Peter and his friends.
Like Iron Man,
you know, they're
Thor
discussing
rolled into
who
one. There's no
Mysterio
Spider-Man.
is,
What?
and they mentioned they mentioned how they believe Mysterio is kind of a mixture of Iron Man and Thor. I personally don't see it, but it's whatever there.
What is it with you and Spider-Man?
What, he looks out for the neighborhood, has a dope suit, and I really respect him. Sup, dickwad?
Alright, and we see how he mentions how he likes Spider-Man, but what's ironic is he doesn't know that Peter is Spider-Man. But that's about it. You know, once again, the trailer was nice. We don't get too much. We know that Mysterio and Spider-Man will be working together in this film, but most likely, you know, by the end of the movie, Mysterio will probably reveal himself to be the true villain of this film. And it's going to be interesting to see how it all goes down. Nick Fury looks nice. The movie looks sick. I can't wait to see what other surprises, because they're definitely hiding more stuff in this movie. But this movie is going to be really fun, and it's going to set the foundation for everything that's going to take place in Phase 4 Marvel. I mean, the Black Widow movie, Black Panther 2, whatever future Avengers film they have, Captain Marvel 2, all that good stuff. But other than that, that's about all I got for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed the breakdown analysis. Make sure to slap a like on this video. Also, subscribe if you guys are new. I'll be back with more Marvel videos in the next couple days. Once again, guys, thank you for everything. I'll see you guys later. Have a great day, guys. Peace.